We are gathered here today to mourn the life of my grandfather, Alberto Capado, who died November 18th of 2018 due to cardiac arrest. My grandfather was a very special person to me and to my family. He will be remembered as a hardworking man and a man that taught us a lot, whether it was, from cutting grass or to, milking cows. He always had something to teach us. My grandfather was a very loving person. He never missed an opportunity to come see his family in the States, or even though he did love living in Mexico and having his life down there, he always came up to Georgia or to California to see his kids and his grandchildren. My grandfather always had a very big heart for all his family, and even though his wife was deceased, he treated his kids with respect and was there for them whenever they didn't have a mother to care for them. My grandfather will always have a very big place in our hearts, and he always will be remembered. We will never forget him. He was my very last grandfather, and a special one, that is. And for the time that he was here, he made those 86 years of his life most to be remembered, especially, spending them with his family and with us and with his kids, and teaching us everything that we know, or everything that my parents know, and for them to pass it on to teach us and for us to pass on to our kids. My grandfather was a very, very, very special person and a loving person to all of us, and he never had any, bad connections with any of his kids or bad relationship with any of his kids or his grandchildren, because he knew that we had an awesome life, and he knew that he would try to stay in there as long as he could. I'm kind of sad that he didn't stay, or he didn't get to, be there for my wedding or for other occasions, but I'm glad I got to spend the time I did while he was here on this earth.